Have you ever felt like the more successful you get, the more, well, trapped you are? Like you're the only one who can possibly do what you do. We're going to talk about that, because today we are flipping that entire idea on its head. We're talking about building a system that actually sets you free, one that works for you, not because of you.
And this right here, this is the whole ball game. We're all raised to believe we need to be the best, the most skilled, the expert that everyone relies on. But what if that's the very thing holding you back? What if true, lasting success isn't about your personal talent at all, but about how easily you can be replicated?
So, first things first, let's completely tear down this belief that so many of us have. This idea that being the most talented person in the room is the goal. It's not.
See, here's the trap. When you're the talented one, you automatically become the bottleneck. Every single decision, every key conversation, every important task has to run through you. And instead of creating freedom, your amazing talent actually builds a cage around you. And that road, it leads straight to burnout. Sound familiar? Okay, so if being the superstar isn't the answer, then what is? Well, this brings us to the core principle of this whole thing. The heart of any system that can truly scale is duplication.
Let's be super clear about what we mean by duplication. This isn't just about training somebody. No. It's about teaching a system that is so simple, so effective, that the person you teach can literally turn around and teach it perfectly to the next person, who can then do the exact same thing. It's about creating a chain reaction of competence.
And here's what that looks like in practice. It's so simple. You teach person A. The system is so clean that A can then teach B, and because B learned that same simple system, B can now teach C, and all of a sudden the system is growing. It's running on its own, without you having to be involved in every single step.
This is what we're talking about. This is true freedom. It's not about how great you are at something. It's about building something great that doesn't even need you there to function and to grow. All right, so that's the why. It sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do it? Let's get into the what. Let's look at the actionable blueprint, a structure that anyone, and I mean anyone, can copy. And this is the million-dollar question. If we're not trying to create a whole army of amazing speakers or genius salespeople, then what on earth are we teaching them? Well, the answer is simple. We don't teach a skill, we teach a structure.
And here it is. This is the structure. It's a 4-part system, and it's designed for pure simplicity. You've got a super fast 45-second invitation to get people curious, then a 45-second book that works as a simple explainer tool. You teach the 2x2 equals 4 principle to show how it all grows, and finally, a practical tool, the vehicle that makes it all work. Let's break them down.
Notice the theme here? The first 2 parts are built around that number, 45 seconds. Why? Because it's fast, it's simple, it's pretty much impossible to mess up. It completely removes the fear of having to do some long, complicated sales pitch, because there isn't one.
The whole philosophy here is to stop being the presenter and start being the guide. That 45-second invitation, it just opens a door. It sparks a little curiosity. Then, a simple tool, like a short video or a one-pager that we're calling the 45-second book, does all the heavy lifting for you. You are not the message, you're just the messenger.
All right, next up is the third piece of the puzzle. 2 times 2 equals 4. Now, this isn't just basic math, okay? This is the mindset. It's the core of understanding how duplication creates explosive growth. It's all about the power of compounding. This is where you shift your thinking from linear growth, where you add one person, then another person, to exponential growth, where the system itself starts multiplying. You teach 2 people, they each go and teach 2 more people, and boom, suddenly there's 4. The system is growing, powered by the structure, not just your own hustle.
And finally, part 4. Any great system needs a tool, right? A tangible vehicle to make it all go. Theory is awesome, but you need something practical to power it. In this example, we're looking at a platform called Oxcash.
And just look how simple these actions are. Load a wallet, register, view the business plan, step 1, step 2, step 3. Each one is clear, it's concise, and most importantly, it's super easy to teach someone else. There's no room for confusion, and that means there's no barrier to duplication.
So let's wrap this all up. The ultimate goal here is a huge paradigm shift. You have to stop focusing on making yourself the main asset and start focusing all that energy on building the system.
And this really lays it all out, doesn't it? The 2 paths you can take. On one side, you've got the talented person. You have to be there all the time. You are the bottleneck, and your growth is one by one. It's linear. But the other path, the duplicatable system, it runs without you. It creates real freedom, and it leads to exponential growth. The choice couldn't be clearer.
So if you take just one thing away from all this, let it be this right here. Your job is not to find or create more superstars like you. Your job is to create a system so simple, so powerful, that almost anybody can step into it and find success.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. Look at your business, your team, whatever it is you're building. If you walked away for a month, starting tomorrow, would it grow? Or would it grind to a screeching halt? Can your system run without you? Yet?